Hey crafters, I'm Rabia and I'm the London Craft Girl. On this channel I share craft tutorials because the world is just a better place when you made something that wasn't there before. In this video I'm going to show you how to... Do you know what guys, let's not do that today. Why don't we just have a chat? I'm gonna go and grab a cup of tea. Much better. So let's rewind about a month. I was living in just the most irresponsible and selfish way. And it's not to say that I wasn't aware of it, I was. I guess I was just too busy to prioritize it or to do anything about it. But then after my birthday earlier this year, I don't know, something just made me think I really have to sort myself out, fix up my act. And yeah, I mean, I did the obvious thing and I asked for help on Instagram. And actually, the help that I got, it really encouraged me to sort out the problem. Yeah. Today I'm talking to you guys about how I finally gave up using disposable face wipes and started an actual adult skincare routine. And I discovered one secret to it, which I just wish I had known back in my 20s. So I have very dry skin, like very dry skin. And so, you know, when I get out the shower, my face is practically screaming from the dehydration. But I'm also one of these weird people who just hates the feeling of cream on my skin. So, you know, I'm one of those who's like cringing at the spa getting a facial when you're being lathered in all these luxurious creams and meant to be having the best time. And it's the worst for me when the cream doesn't properly absorb in your skin and kind of just sits there and it's all icky. That's why I really hate using SPF, because it just has that horrible consistency to it. And I really feel for my long-suffering beautician who does my fortnightly face wax, because yeah, I tend to react to it. So she's always saying, now Rabia, when you go home, make sure you put some extra cream on. And, you know, we both know that I'm not going to be doing that. Up until now, the most I've been able to put up with is like using a quick face wipe to sort of add a little bit of moisture back to my face. And then a teeny tiny little bit of cream, and then that's it, running away and getting on with the rest of my day. That's not to say that I'm a total lost cause. I mean, I have made attempts in the past at having a good skincare routine, but I don't know, it's never lasted. I suppose I've just not seen any kind of difference from using those products, and I've gotten busy and then it's just been forgotten about again. So yeah, I can't really say what the catalyst was for me to recently start thinking I actually should start taking my skin a bit more seriously. I mean, it could be the fact that, you know, my eyes now, under here, there's like all these new wrinkles there, which I'm really certain were not there 2 months ago. I don't know when that happened, how that happened. Or it could be, you know, 2 years into lockdown, maybe I was just feeling it's time to try and take back control of something. Having bad skin on top of everything else right now, it just has such a knock-on impact on everything else in life. You know, my mood, my self-confidence. And if I am ever sort of like, okay, today I'm going to get dressed and put some makeup on, I kind of end up deciding not to, because who wants to put makeup on really bad, dry, cracked skin? It's going to look worse. So I guess I knew I needed to make a change, and I put out a call for help. You know, at this point, I honestly had no idea what a skincare routine involved. I started small. I went to my sister. She is actually my guru for most things in life. You know, what to wear, how to decorate the house, how to raise the kids. I will go to her for everything. So it just made sense. Ask her about skincare. Of course, she'll know what to do. And so for my birthday, she bought me some really lovely products. But of course, straight away, my head was full of questions. Which cream goes on where? How often do you use them? Can you use them at the same time? What is skin pH? So before I spiraled out of control, I did what any other normal person would do. And instead of going back to the family guru, I asked Instagram. And I have to say, I ended up learning loads about all the new products that are available, the alternatives to face wipes, and I just felt really encouraged to keep going and find a solution to using those face wipes. And probably the best thing that I discovered was Caroline Hirons. After discovering her, I don't think my world will ever be the same again. I bought her skincare book, I bought it for my sister, and yeah, I honestly just think that this needs to be like mandatory curriculum for every person everywhere, because it turns out skincare is just so important. And she has a really down-to-earth way of speaking. You know, she explains everything you need to know, but in like a very frank and open sort of language. It's really easy to follow. It's basically a textbook of everything you need to know about your skin. I actually think I might buy the Kindle version of the book so I can just search when I need to find something specific in there. I have now layered a few things into my skincare routine. I've got rid of those hated face wipes and I've replaced them with a bunch of different flannels and some wool face scrubbies. I've got vitamin C, some retinol, some really nice creams, like a rose mask. I sound like I'm a pro now. No. I still don't really know what the science is behind all of these different products. But I do know that I'm enjoying using them. And for me, the secret to, maintaining a skincare routine is this. Good products make your skin look and feel amazing. I think this is the reason why I've never had a skincare routine in the past, because I've never actually invested in it. And so the products I've used have never made a difference, never made my skin feel very nice. And so I've just never been that tempted to go back to it. But this rose mask that I now use, it's so amazing. I love the way it just absorbs into my skin. So for me now, doing my skin, cleaning my skin, cleansing, moisturizing at night, it's become more of like a ritual that sort of helps me calm down and kind of detoxify from the day. It's actually quite close to the way, a quiet crafting session helps me. Both things are ways of de-stressing. So I have to say just a massive thank you to you guys, because you're the ones who really came to the rescue and gave me all the advice and the help that got me to start trying to do something a bit differently. And honestly, like the fact that I feel like a real adult now, I have 2 kids, but I feel like a real adult now that I clean my face at the end of every day. Guys, I really enjoyed this chat. I feel like we should do this again. Actually, I am now looking for some tips on hair care products. I have very dry, frizzy hair, so if you're the same, tell me, what should I be doing with my hair? And let me know in the comments, do you have a good skincare routine, or have you always struggled with it the way that I have? If you'd like to get to know my channel a bit better, I do craft tutorials, so if you check out this playlist that I'll put on the screen, it will give you a flavor of what my channel is all about. Thanks for joining me for this chat, guys. I'll catch you in the next video. Until then, happy crafting!